In 2023, we became the new owners of an abandoned farm in Central Portugal. Follow our story of resilience, growth, and the pursuit of a more sustainable and fulfilling way of life. Together we'll celebrate the beauty of nature, the joy of learning, and the wonders that await as we embrace the Portuguese culture and create our own unique escape within the breathtaking landscape.
Well, just before we get back to the outhouse, I was in the shop earlier and I bought some carrot seeds in the strip. So I'm going to quickly put a strip here and then let's see if we can grow some carrots. There we go, let's get some carrots in. So the carrots we're using are Nance 5, I don't know what cultivar that is, but I got them on the paper tape. I've never had any luck with carrots. I think the largest one I grew was about this big, so let's see if we can make these work. Oh, it's like tissue. Huh. I'm assuming I just put this on the ground, then cover up with some soil. Oh, it's quite, you can't be heavy-handed with this. There are quite a lot of seeds, so maybe still have to thin them out. There we go, so I've never had any joy whatsoever with carrots, so any tips please let me know. Cabbage over here are doing quite well. Corn seems to be growing quite nicely, and the tomatoes are tomatoing, so that's always good. And the cucumbers are doing well too. They've almost reached this point here where they can start to use their, well, this one has started using his tendrils to hold on, so that's very good news. So it'll be so good to see this completely full. Amazing. But back to the real work. Welcome back guys to the washroom. So today I've put this off for a little while because I'm a little bit nervous on how to do it, but we need to put a hole in the floor for our drainage for the shower, and then I need to seal the floor and start to make the shower tray. We could go and buy one from the shop, but I really wanted to have a try of building one out of concrete, maybe polishing it and sealing it, but making the tray and seeing how it is. Yes, we can get something that's pre-made and put it in, but the whole point of this room is experimentation. So we've trialed using some of these wooden planks which we like, and let's try and see if we can make this concrete sort of basin. If it works, fantastic. If it doesn't work, then we'll have to rip it out and do something else. So I've just been tidying up because we've had a lot of the rendering, all the stuff that I was dropping, I was being quite messy, that's all on the floor, so I need to clean all that up and just decide where the hole is going. I think if I'm showing somewhere here, maybe about here, but it all depends. Is there a joist in the way? So we'll do some exploring and then some cutting. So I have been trying to be a bit better with my tools and organisation. So this yogurt pot is sporting all my drill bits. So here we have a wooden piece. Let's see if we hit a joist or if we hit a space. Moment of truth. Well, that sounded very positive. Let's have a look underground. So we're now at the underside or the back of this building. Let's see where that hole actually went. So, have some brambles here. It's difficult to see. It's going to be somewhere over here. There we go. I think that's absolutely perfect. Just there. I can't see any lizards or any snakes, so that's also a bonus. Right, let's get back to it. Well, there's a hole. There we go, we've got a hole in the floor. Let's see if the drain actually fits. So this is the tray we've got, the plug we've got, and then let's see if it fits. There we go. So it'll be raised up when we make our tray, but it fits, it works, fantastic. It all depends if the gap that we can have, so if this is flush to the underside of this underneath, what's the maximum gap we can have, and that will allow us how much of a rise on here we can have. But there we go. I might put a bucket under here so I can sweep all the rubbish from here rather than having to sweep it up. It's amazing how fast the weeds grow under here. But we're going under again to see how much of a bite we have. So there is some, ideally it should be more, but I suppose it wasn't made for these instances. So it will attach there, so that's not so bad. So we'll use this rubber gasket on here and we'll get a few turns in. Ideally we could have a longer thread here, but this is what we've got. So we are a little bit closer to where we need to be. I've just cut the plastic down so it goes up the whole entire edge here, all the way around. I just tidy up the corners, make it a bit neater, and then cut around here ready for the hole. Then once that's done, I think I'll sort of silicone all the fiddly bits and then we can lay some cement. So not too far off pouring. But I've got a new toy and this is it. So let's do a little test. Let's try it on the broom. Are you ready for this? Look at that. That's amazing. So phenomenal. Right, let's get this done.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, oh you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
Guys, I forgot to tell you I had a surprise. So the surprise is she's back. She has returned.
Once more.
Oh, what a relief. And she's not allowed to go again. But the reason why we're up here is because...
Well, we've had confirmation that the rather large four-legged beast,
not Walt,
arrives tomorrow. So that's super exciting, super stressful. I think we'll sit down over a coffee and I'll tell you the whole story.
But it means we need one thing.
Yes.
Which is?
Shall I reveal?
To the grand reveal. It's nothing that exciting, but...
It is to any horse owner.
I will say, I did grimace.
It smells amazing.
I did grimace a little bit when you told me we had to put all this in the back of the car, which is due an MOT tomorrow, and which has to be cleaned. But for now, let's get it in, well, our temporary solution for a hay barn.
Because I need a rather large tarp, and Dave's used the rather large tarp to start a veg patch. So, as a temporary fix, the espas will double up as a hay barn.
Well, it's dry, it's
mobile,
it's secure. Yeah, it makes sense. So let's move some hay. Oh, what's all that? Am I going for a ride, buddy?
Do you want to get what you want from here?
No. Well, for anybody that's proud of the car, this is an old girl, but now it looks somewhat a bit messy, doesn't it, Walt? Hey, like walls of gummage. Wow. Sophia, is it worth it?
Oh yeah, clean up time now.
Well, now I have a car full of hay remnants and another car full of hay. Any plans to put any hay on the motorbike?
There's time.
I think Walt likes it in there. He's a good boy. Bless him. So it is the next day, and it is super, I'll say, mystical. It's like foggy and thundery. What a mad old day. Sophia, how did it feel to be back in sunny Portugal?
Well, fly's due to arrive today. And look at the weather that she's brought. They can have her back if this is what she's going to bring with
It's
her.
definitely the UK weather. I'd put a lot of things on the back burner, like guttering, some roofing.
Yeah, because we assumed it
That
would
June-
get the odd day of rain or two, or you know. But
Wow.
the rain. Did you tell them about the rain last night?
I have a very good friend who assured me on no uncertain terms that there will not be a drop of rain in June.
The rain last night, I can't even. It was beautiful to listen to, but we had a massive storm last night. It was lightning, thunder just above
I did
us.
get a
and
few
it was-
shots up there of the red sort of thunder, but
yeah.
I'll try and put a clip in now because it wasn't
Yeah.
good enough to put the whole clip. But yeah, it's
I mean,
but it
it's
looks-
great for the ground because it's so green.
yeah, it's June and we have green grass. Listen to that.
I'm glad I brought all of Fly's rugs. Which,
Yeah.
for anyone that doesn't know, those are like the coats the horses wear. Because she's gonna need them for this rain.
I can't believe it's almost July and I'm wearing a
Look,
raincoat.
what waltz by the car, going, I'm done.
Yeah.
take me.
Take me somewhere dry. Come on, Walt. Got work to do. Let's go. And it looks a little bit dark in the washroom now because I've had to put a bit of a tarp over here just because of the rain. I don't know if you can hear it. We have thunder. It's just, I can't describe the weather. It won't come across on camera, it never does, but yeah, how are you supposed to put a dry cement mix down in the rain? So this is my solution, a bit of a tarp. Let's see if it works.
Here we are.
It should be, apparently it should be the same consistency as render. It's a bit sticky, but,
Yeah, I think it'd be quite nice.
and the colour's like, almost like, what would you say?
I don't know, 'cause it just depends how it dries.
It always dries differently.
Yeah.
So maybe like, right now it looks like clarity.
Yeah.
Anyone back home will be like, that's for the villa. It's a football team, of course. But I reckon if I get some in here just to wade it up against the wall.
Yeah, because what we're going to do is sort of blend it in with the render of the wall, aren't we? Dave doesn't seem too keen.
The problem we have is, it's a bit too long really. Do we have any tape?
We can always
Maybe.
get, no, I don't really have any tape.
Yeah, we'll have to
Just-
cut some off it.
Yeah, we've got the knife, so when
Later
it's
then.
partly dried, then we can.
It doesn't help that the floor's wet as well. Not soaking wet, but a little bit wet.
As we have realised, nothing is perfect when we do these, but it's just about getting the job done.
Well,
The boards actually have stopped shrinking now. They've sort of stayed that gap quite a while, so before we put the roof on we can drop them down. So that's only a 15-minute job, isn't it? You drill, I drop,
yeah.
you re-drill.
It feels like clay. Like we've made artificial clay.
Dave's in his element.
Yeah. Yeah, I never did make clay, did I? Remember?
You did, but you just didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, I made the raw element, but I didn't actually make anything with it, did I?
No,
Did you never go with this? It's quite therapeutic.
I'm alright.
I'm glad we're just doing it, even if we fail and we have to redo bits.
So what we're doing at the moment is we're just sort of putting the first layer down, and then what we'll do is around the plug hole, I can't remember the measurement, but there's a certain measurement, it's like 1/2 inch per foot or something, that you grade it so that obviously the water drains down into the drain. So we'll just get a layer down first.
I think we need to cut this maybe. Get some down first.
Yeah, we'll get some down first and then...
We did it! Wow.
1% as well, as
always on 1%, but it's not perfect. There are a few lines here and there, but it's in. The colour seems more grey here, but it's a bit more
red,
but we'll see how it dries. I need to come back in maybe an hour with a sponge just to sort of neaten it up slightly and give it a little bit of texture, but it's another job done sphere. We picked the worst day to do it.
I know, and we do. I think once that's dried, I think we get the battens on and get this roof on.
Oh, that's the plan, yeah.
Because rendering's done and set now, so...
Well, it's good that we had... it's a cooler day today, it's a rainy day today, so the cement shouldn't dry too hard, because last week at 35 it would have cracked.
Yeah, it would have cracked.
Let's see. So it's a sand cement mix with a little bit of lime and a little bit of plasticizer and some dye, so let's come back in 1 hour?
Yeah.
Cup of coffee, breakfast, 1 hour, let's go. So we'll mark it a little bit, but it's going to give the... Do we do it or do we not do it? Do we risk it?
Yeah.
We're gonna gamble!
We've had a successful shopping trip. We've got Walt. Oh, on the side note, I think Walt thinks we're hurting ourselves because whenever in here he moans. He's a bit scared to come in himself. You're coming in!
I wouldn't let him into there.
No, he gets his front paws on and then he's like, nope. So yeah, successful shopping trip. We've got bedding for Fly, we've got hay for Fly yesterday, we've got buckets for Fly, we've got a little bit of fencing, because I think if she was to have the whole farm to herself the moment she got here, she'd be a bit overwhelmed. So got some little electric fencing to just corner in the stable, just so she can get used to new surroundings, because she does arrive late tonight. So she arrives between 6 and 7 tonight, so it means unfortunately she's not going to be on this video, because this will have to be uploaded and activated. I don't know, David takes that
very soon.
Takes care of all of that, so very soon. So we will show you the stable and what I'm doing with it, because we're just waiting on the wood from the wood yard to board it in, but even with the torrential downpour yesterday, like last night, it's completely dry underneath, so because it's got quite a tall hedgerow around the side, so yeah, we're just waiting on the wood from the wood yard, so that will probably be a next week's job, because it usually takes a few days, isn't it?
Yeah, they have to collect all the end pieces.
I think they have to collect all the end pieces. We're just going to do it in the same as this, really.
But maybe upright.
Yeah, but maybe upright. We'll see. But she'll be fine for now. She used to live out all year round without any shelter, just natural shelter of the trees and the hedgerows, so she's fine. She's quite hardy like that. So yeah, so she won't be on this video, unfortunately, but next week she will be here with her little friend. Hopefully she brings some nicer weather than this. Because, you know, I mean, at least for her to acclimatise, it's probably the best thing. So yeah, so watch out for next week, guys, because there will be 2 more 4-legged beasts on this farm, which is super exciting.
Then can we get some chickens?
And then the next animal on the list is chickens, our chickens. That's coming out really nice, Dave.
There are some lower points on it, but it's one step up from a solar shower, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, so there we go, guys. Dave's just reaching for the final bit, and it looks really good.
Maybe we left it a little bit too long.
I think it looks really good.
The look I'm going for, I'm not going for a perfectly flat, smooth look. I wanted like an undulated, almost like it was made from clay. That was my vision. So if it comes out anything like that, I'll be super stoked.
And we've got lots of ideas about
Like a marbly. What's come in?
that type. Oh, you brave boy.
This is not the day to be walking over here.
Brave boy.
Well, let's vacate the room. It's quite dark in here.
So yeah, we've got lots of ideas about finishing it with some tiling across here, just to
Like clay tiles, maybe.
yeah, just to make it finish and like almost sort of, obviously we'll be like roughly rendering this wall, sort of trying to keep all the shape to it, and then maybe just sort of
Please get back. He's gonna push me in.
properly. He's never usually in here. I think this is actually the first time he's in here properly.
Yeah.
Waldy,
Without being forced.
you good boy.
Let's see. I think if I touch it much more, I'll ruin
Yeah,
it.
no, I think it looks really good.
Come on.
Right,
It'll be very nice to see it finished.
stable time.
Yep. Well, that's as much of this room you'll see this video. We'll come back and see how it dries. I'm really hoping, although the colour is quite, it doesn't really come across like a reddy purpley. Although I I'm getting a bit drunk then. Although it's maybe, I want it to be more orangey clay coloured, but let's see how it dries.
Yeah,
It
dries
could surprise
quite
us.
different.
But right now, this is probably going to be the last we speak.
Yep.
Because we've got the area by the barn. We're going to, by the horse stables.
Yeah.
We're going to prepare that with some temporary
Bedding and fencing and
solutions.
stuff. Yeah.
Just because flies been coming for months and months and months,
And then
but not coming, and then
all of a sudden they're like, "We're coming this evening."
yeah.
I was like,
so we're going to
yeah.
make an area for her, and then the other horse will come on Monday.
"Yeah,
It's Friday today, guys, so it's all a bit of a rush. It's 1 o'clock, after 1.
So I think we'll say thank you for watching.
Yeah.
We need to get this uploaded.
Have a nice weekend.
Have a nice
It is
weekend.
nice though. When we first started, we were a few weeks ahead, and it was nicer and less pressure. But what I really like is that
It's
we
real
are-
time.
yeah. So when you guys comment tonight,
It's
there'll
real
be something
time.
we've done this morning.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've had a really busy week. My mom's been here. We have some friends here. Sophia's back. Horse coming.
Trying to get this done.
MOT. Our car MOT was today.
Yeah.
We had to clean the car and wash it and get everything ready.
So yeah.
So yeah.
So next week will be a really nice week. We're going to have finish the shower, put the roof on, and
And
settle
show the
the
horses. Show the horses. Guys, we've talked for too long. Have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget to subscribe and comment.
You
Put
got
up
to
the
do. You
comments.
got to do your signature hand.
Huh?
Goodbye.
Oh, is that? Someone said to me yesterday, "Oh, what's with the clicking? Like I'm always clicking. Like when you came into the shot earlier,
Oh yeah.
It's like, well, that's my thing, clicking and the hand shot." So that's it, guys. Have a nice weekend. Bosh.
dusty red on her shoulder. I was cleaning her shoe when it clicked on the trot over in the bright morning dew. We brushed and we braided dandelions and chewed. It was a mutual arrangement we both saw into. But can she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence.